Today we will study about sentence structure. The basic unit of understanding English is a sentence. There are only words in the English dictionary. Even if you know the meaning of words, the meaning of the sentence may not be fully understood. Words come together to become a sentence. Meaningful content is a sentence. If you can understand English only with words, you only need a dictionary. However, to know English, you need to understand the sentence, which is a group of words. Let's read this sentence. I quickly shut the door before the animal could escape. To make this sentence easier, this time I will cut the sentence and read it. I quickly shut the door before the animal could escape. Any sentence in English must have a verb. If there is one verb, there is one sentence. And there are two verbs in this sentence, then the two sentences are combined. So we need a conjunction to connect them. In this case, before is the conjunction. And then we can split this sentence into two like this. Even sentences are complex. It can be divided and interpreted one by one if you can find the structure. Even if it takes some time, there will be no difficulty in interpretation. The important thing in a sentence is to find a verb and identify the sentence based on the verb. Now that you have learned the most important base, let's study the type of sentences. Is there anything that comes to mind when you think about sentence structure? Maybe it is 5 forms of sentence structure. First, let's read the sentence below by dividing them into important words. The child left. These pretty birds sing very merrily. Somebody cut the board. I put the plate on the table. She gives me expensive presents. Mary is kind. Mary is a nurse. We have proved him wrong. We have proved him a fool. Number 1. The child left. It has the structure of subject plus verb. The subject, the child, is the article plus noun. And left is left plus past tense. It is functioned as an intransitive verb. It has no object. The following sentence can be said to have the same structure. Number 2. These pretty birds sing very merrily. The subject is these pretty birds, and the verb is sing. And the decorating word is very merrily. If you don't consider the decorating word, you can say that it has a subject plus verb structure. The sentence structure of the subject plus verb is called the first form. The ability to judge whether or not this sentence is the first form is not important. The ability to understand the sentence structure is important. You have to figure out which is the verb and which is the subject. And you should be able to identify which is the decorating word. Number 3. Somebody cut the board. In this case, it has the structure of subject plus verb plus object. This is the third form. First form plus object become third form. The verb with the object in the third form sentence is called a transitive verb. And this is the most common sentence structure. The third tree by the pond has many pretty white blossoms. In this sentence, has is verb, tree is subject, and blossoms are object. There are exceptions in sentence structure. For example, there can be two object words when someone gives something to someone. There are two object words. This is called the fourth form. Number 5. She gives me expensive presents. In this sentence, she is subject, gives is verb, me and expensive presents are object. Such as give, a verb with two object words is called a dative verb. He presented me a door. He lends me some money. Give, present, lend. Such verbs have two object words. The sentence which uses these verbs becomes a fourth form sentence. Number 6 and 7. Mary is kind. Mary is a nurse. The above two sentences have complex problem. They are subject plus verb sentence structure. In most cases, decorating words can be omitted. However, in the example 6 and 7, if kind and a nurse disappear, the meaning of the sentences are not complete. These sentence structures are called the second form. The indispensable decorating words are called complement. Similarly, if the third form becomes complex, it becomes fifth form. Number 8 and 9. We have proved him wrong. We have proved him a fool. Wrong and a fool are complements of him. In this time, they are objective complements. Subject plus verb plus object plus objective complement. This is the fifth form. English needs to understand sentences as a unit, not words or expressions. Let's read the next sentence. Please take a look without an English dictionary. You can't take a dictionary while taking an English test, and you can't find words when you're speaking to someone. Please try to use all your current English knowledge and try to figure out the meaning without a dictionary. We have first to finish forever with the danger of nuclear war. We have to achieve universal disarmament, which is now, in the Missile Age, the only way to security. We have to first finish forever with the danger of nuclear war. We have to achieve universal disarmament, which is now, in the Missile Age, the only way to security. Do you understand? How did you read it? You should read this in phrases. For example, read this sentence. As annual lead, I go to the library. Something awkward. It is correct to read I go to the library. You have to read it in phrases like this. English should be read in sentences, not words. The sentence is made up of phrases. The most important phrase is a verb phrase. There are 5 ways to read sentences. Number 1. The unit of meaning is a phrase, not a word. When you read a sentence, cut it off based on the phrase. It doesn't have to be completely accurate. Number 2. The purpose of dividing into phrases is to find the verb phrase. A verb is the point of the sentence. Number 3. There can be multiple verb phrases in a sentence. This means that there are multiple sentences. Therefore, there must be a conjunction that connects sentence to sentence. If there are 2 verbs in one sentence, there is one conjunction. If there are 3 verbs in one sentence, there are 2 conjunctions. Number 4. If there is an unknown word in the sentence, just read it in English. Number 5. When you have time, look up the dictionary to understand the meaning of words you do not know. You shouldn't use dictionaries until 1 to 4. Let's read this again, considering the 5 ways. We have forced to finish forever with the danger of nuclear war. We have to achieve universal disarmament, which is now, in the Missile Age, the only way to security. In the first sentence, the verb phrase is have first to finish. It said that we must finish first. Finish what? Nuclear war. Even if you don't know what nuclear means, you can see that it is a kind of word related to war. The first sentence says that we must end the danger of the nuclear war forever. Now, look for nuclear in the dictionary. Nuclear means relating to the nuclei of atoms or to the energy released when these nuclei are split or combined. Anyway, it is related to war. When you start reading sentences, do not open your dictionary. After dividing into phrases and reading it, then you have to guess the meaning. And after that, look up the meaning of the word in the dictionary. This is the second sentence. Let's find the verb. There are 2 verbs in one sentence. Have to achieve and is. It means that the sentence consists of 2 sentences. Let's look at the previous sentence first. The sentence is composed of the subject, verb, and object. It says we must achieve universal disarmament. Then universal disarmament is likely to have the same meaning as ending the danger of nuclear war forever, compared to the above sentence. Now, look for universal disarmament in the dictionary. Universal disarmament is interpreted as a widespread arms reduction. Let's see the following sentence. There are 2 verbs, so there must be a conjunction, which is a relative pronoun, and in this sentence, it is the conjunction. Now and in the Missile Age are the same meaning. Both are talking about time. So you only need to read now. If you read the essential phrases, widespread arms reduction is now the only way to security. It is interpreted this way. Now, the basic explanation is over. So far, we have studied how to read English sentences. From now on, based on what you learned today, you should actually read English sentences. Hearing and reading explanations are not studied. If you are not sure on your own, develop your own reading method with friends, and please enjoy reading English. Next time, we will study how to study with sound source. If you have any questions, please email me. And thank you for watching this video, and see you next time.